Hi there, everyone. It's Renee Jarrett with Not Sorry for the Story. Number 3. You can backtrack on the channel and check out number 1 and number 2. Today, I want to give a thought to you, and I hope you can track with me. In the midst of all of these sexual misconduct allegations, there was a period there where I didn't write about it. I really was wondering what was happening, where this floodgate was coming from, why it was here now, where is it going? And first of all, it's no wonder that it's here because we are a generation that has been flooded with sexual content to the point now where we are seeing this as a norm. We even identify as being sexual beings more than anything else. This is the first time that any generation has really identified in that way. And it has produced a lot of things. It's produced abuse. It has produced perversion. It has produced sexual confusion. So it's no wonder that we see that which may have just been on a screen, just been a fantasy, coming out in the natural now, and people acting on that, and that coming in the form of abuse of others. And so, first I want to say this is a part of the reason how we got here. Now, the next thing is, it is a good thing that these different stories are coming to light. I think of the USA gymnastics doctor that has been sentenced to 200 and some years, having 200 and some victims come forward of having been sexually abused at his hand. And I think of the different true stories that are coming out now where those who have been abusers have been caught, stopped in their tracks, and those who have been victims have the opportunity to be healed and restored. This is good. And may more of that happen in the days ahead so that there can be new levels of freedom. Hey, both for the abuser and the abused. But I want to address something now, and this is really the topic for today, and that's the piggybacking that seems to be happening on this scenario. You know, when Hillary Clinton lost the U.S. presidential campaign, I heard somebody say they wondered what the fallout of that was going to be. If she had become president, the atmosphere would have looked one particular way, and who knows what would have been happening right now. But she wasn't. She was defeated. And there is a phrase that says, "Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned." You may be wondering where I'm going with this in the link, but I mentioned piggybacking. And I believe out of her loss, we saw many things happen. We saw women's marches come up with hatred being directed towards the now president of the United States, President Trump. We saw movements coming forth. And in and of themselves, they can be good things. But if there is an agenda behind them to remove innocent men from positions, men who have been called for a particular time to bring a particular measure of change, then it's something that's wanting to piggyback on the good thing that's been happening and use it for its advantage to remove different people. And I say that thing is apprehended today. I say that people are awakened. I say that it's overplayed its hand to the point now where people are like, not again. People are like searching it out now. The media is under scrutiny for bringing certain stories to bear. And even now, this thing is going to feel the heat of an intensity of those who are not just going to let it slide and say, yes, this is the norm, because we don't want there to be a scenario now where we hear of sexual misconduct allegations, someone resigns, swept, next person. We don't want that to become the norm now in the midst of false allegations. And so I say this thing that's wanted to piggyback is being shaken off in the atmosphere, whether it's in homes, whether it's in teams, whether it's in different organizations, and it's been found out. So let the good remain good, but the thing that's wanting, literally, like Jezebel wanted to get her leadership in there through Ahab, and she did things behind the scenes. I say that behind the scenes has been caught and is being overthrown. And so in this day, I pray that we would begin to see things for what they are, and let those who've been called to a certain position be able to remain there in integrity, in truth, and in light. Let the good remain good, but that thing that wants to piggyback on it, we declare that it has been shaken off, it's overplayed its hand, and therefore it will not be able to go further. Thanks for listening. Take care.